Warning, this is pitch-free educational content only. Proceed at your own risk. Seriously, we're not going to sell you anything. Hey, welcome to part 2 of this 3-part tutorial. Today we're going to cover what you need to find Web 2.0s, and we're going to really get into finding the expired Web 2.0s. So without further ado, let's get started. So what you'll need to pull this off is a virtual private server, and I'm going to have all the links below this video in the resource section, and I'm going to link you guys to the cheapest stuff I know of without losing quality, because you can get a virtual private server that's $30 a month, but it's going to be really low quality. You're going to have problems with the software all the time. I don't recommend it. I've gone with the medium tier guys, and I'm having really good luck, and I'm not having outages and just spam always sent to me. It's good. I like the medium tier stuff. It can get really expensive, so I'm going to link you guys to the stuff that I feel is the best quality for the best price. So you need a virtual private server. You need some private proxies. So proxy, if you don't know what it is, basically just hides your IP. So even though you're going to be using a virtual private server, and I'll explain what a VPS is, or virtual private server is if you don't know what it is, it's basically just a remote control computer, because I'm using Mac, and a lot of the programs that I want to use to find these Web 2.0s don't work on Mac, so I need a Windows computer. So I use the virtual private server not only for Windows, but for the really fast internet speed. And when you're using these programs like Scrapebox, which we're going to talk about, you need proxies, because if you're scraping the internet looking for these Web 2.0s, we're basically crawling Google like a spider, and we're trying to find URLs that are related to our niche, that are Tumblrs, that are bloggers, that are delicious, or dig profiles, etc. And if you crawl, thousands of pages literally within seconds on one IP address, Google is going to ban your IP address, and then you won't be able to crawl Google on that VPS. Now, don't be scared that you're going to ban your home IP address, because number one, you're on a virtual private server, so it's the server's IP address, and then also you're using proxies, so you really have two levels of protection, and it's never going to trace back to your home computer. So Scrapebox is the tool that we're going to be using that scrapes the web. It literally, like if you were to go to Google and type in, blue widget or whatever you're looking for, like Amazon.com something, and all those results come up. Scrapebox basically mimics that. It emulates that, and then it records all of those results. So thousands to hundreds of thousands of results. Instead of you writing them all down, this just scrapes it and puts them all into one location for you. So we're going to give you the Web 2.0 footprints, which are basically the search operators. If you don't know what a search operator is, I'm going to link that below the video too. Basically, it's a way to use Google, sort of like commands. I don't know if you guys remember command prompt on Windows. It's basically just entering a programming or a command into Google that makes it return specific results. So Web 2.0 footprint, for example, could be tumblr.com plus your keyword. So it's only going to find sites that are on tumblr.com. So for example, mariocimmino.tumblr.com, those subdomains that are related to your keyword. So maybe you're in the health industry, so you do tumblr.com and supplements or weight loss, etc. You're going to need Microsoft Excel. You're going to need 100 plus email accounts. So I'm going to show you guys how to get those, because you need those email accounts to re-register the Web 2.0s, and they all need to be unique. You can't register 100 Web 2.0s under one email. It just doesn't look good. You're going to need some free Moz accounts. So Moz is a metrics tool that helps you find the page authority and domain authority of the Web 2.0s. You're going to need the tracking sheet that we're going to provide for you. And you're also going to need SynWire. So SynWire is what we use to post to these hundreds of Web 2.0s, because you can do it if you want. You can post to them manually, log into every single one and post your website to it. But we like to syndicate, so we use SynWire, which allows us to post to hundreds, if not thousands, or hundreds of thousands of Web 2.0s all at once, and it simulates that massive authority and social syndication ranking. So unfortunately, SynWire is closed right now, but Joe Troyer is allowing me to partner with him, and he's going to provide us a link below the video to sign up, and he's got some great deals too, so check that out. It's just, if you don't want to post to these Web 2.0s manually, you really need SynWire. So let me hop out of here real quick and show you when I hop into Chrome here. So Powered Up Hosting is what I use for virtual private server. and these are their prices. Now, I've tried every single one of these, and the best one that I have luck with is the $90 a month one, because of their 6 CPU, and you need the 30 gigabytes of solid state space, and the good amount of speed, and of course unmetered bandwidth. So I totally go with that one. You can try going with one of the lower ones, but I find that Scrapebox really doesn't run on it. And I found other ones on Google for like 30 bucks a month and 15 bucks a month, and they're just really crappy. These guys have a great reputation if you search into them more. The link will be below the video. I'm not going to go over these too much. I want to get more into the training really quick. You're going to need the proxies, which are private. You don't want public proxies, because if you use public proxies, then you have other people on that IP address, and they could be really doing some black hat stuff, and you don't want to be sharing an IP address with them. So you want your own IP addresses. So this is 24 bucks a month for 10 proxies. You don't need anything higher unless you're doing some serious scraping. My team does do some really serious scraping, so we spend a lot on proxies. But if you're just, starting out as an agency, I would do 10 proxies. Now that program Scrapebox, so basically it scrapes the web. It can even post to blog posts and stuff like that. I'll give you guys more information on this after, and a YouTube video that actually has some really creative stuff on how to do this. This guy Loopline on YouTube has awesome tutorials. I'll link you to him also. But we're going to need this, and it is $100, but Black Hat World, so if you do scrapebox.com/blackhatworld, they have this special offer for $57, and it's been like that for years, so don't believe in this only 21 thing. They're just using some scarcity there. So you could grab that for 57 bucks. You're going to need the Web 2.0 footprint, so I'm going to put this link below the video, and that's going to link you to our footprints that you're going to need for Scrapebox. Like I said, they're just search operators. You download those. You're going to need the Web 2.0 tracking file, which is a nice way to track the Web 2.0s that you find, the username, the password, the email address that you use to sign up with it, because everything has to be unique. Then you're just going to head over to Fiverr, and you're going to grab some phone verified Gmail accounts, so you can get like 30 for $5 here. I haven't tried this guy yet, so I don't recommend him, but I just always go by reviews. The reviews are always great here on Fiverr, so just type in like Gmail accounts or Yahoo accounts, but you want phone verified. So you're going to get a lot of email accounts for $5. So like I said, you're going to register every Web 2.0 on a different email account. So you're also going to need a Moz API code, and this is going to be for Scrapebox to check the domain authority and page authority. It connects to your Moz account, and it finds the metrics for you. So what I did is I just went to moz.com/products/mozscape/access. But the first thing that you need to do is you need to sign up for an account, and you can actually use one of these Gmail accounts that you got. Because what I like to do is I like to create like 5 of these so that it scans really fast, because they have a limit on how many metrics you can do a day. And you're going to see why when I'm using Scrapebox, why I want like 5 accounts. And the last thing I said is SynWire. Like I said, they're closed right now. This always resets when it gets to the 77 days. It never opens to the public. He only partners with certain people. This is Joe Troyer. And this is me signed in right here. We're going to go more into that, just showing how I post. As you can see, I've posted 5,000 posts to this network. I have 1,246 Web 2.0s in my network, and this is actually just for my niche site. So let's continue. I just wanted to really show you guys what you need to pull this off. You can grab this stuff now if you want and follow along, or you can grab it later on. So finding Web 2.0s, it's really a 7-step process that I just repeat over and over again, and I give it to my staff and they do it over and over again. So the first thing you want to do is generate a list of keywords, and let's hop into my virtual private server. So as you can see, Microsoft and I have a separate window here on Mac. As you can see, I'm on Mac, but I'm running Windows here, and it's Windows Server 2008, and I have a great internet connection on here, and like I said, it's a separate IP address. Now what I did was I downloaded Scrapebox already. I gave you guys the link for that. It's $57, and we're here in that scraper, but I also have some proxies in here. So I got the proxies from Squid Proxies. This is powered up hosting, virtual private server, as you can see up top. And now what I need to do is, like I said, I want to scrape Google for URLs that are from Tumblr, from LiveJournal, from all the Web 2.0s that we can syndicate to in Cinewire. So like I said, Cinewire is the program we use to syndicate our posts to, or our bookmarks to basically post to the Web 2.0s that are then going to point back to the thing that we're trying to rank, that are going to link to the thing we're trying to rank. So let's just say we're in the health industry, and we're trying to rank a weight loss product. So workout, gym, healthy food, nutrition, supplements. I'm just entering a bunch of keywords here. What else? Let's see. Skinny, stuff like that. So I just came up with basically 8 keywords. But what I want to do is I want to scrape keywords now. So I click this little scrape keyword scraper, and we're on Google. It's going to look on everything Google suggests, all that, Amazon suggestions, more. And we only want to do 1 level deep, because when you go deeper than 1 level, it starts to get weird. You get really crazy keywords. So let's copy and paste the keywords from here, Control C and Control V into there, and we're going to scrape some keywords. And now look, it's coming out with like all these things related to the keywords that we have. So it's going to find thousands of keywords. It's going through Bing, YouTube, Yahoo search, Google search obviously, but it's going to find pretty much everything that keyword related to these. Now, the reason why we do this instead of just stick with these original is because every single one of these keywords is a different Google search. As you know, when you're doing SEO, when you type in a keyword, you add 1 little word to it and it changes the positions of the results. So every single one of these is a unique Google search, and it's going to save the URLs from every single unique Google search. So we're going to send these to Scrapebox. Click this little button here, and keywords added to keyword list. They're there. So now what we need to do is we need to, let's go back here, step 2, merge with the footprints. So like I said, you should have downloaded the footprints, linkbound.com/web 2.0 footprints, and I've already downloaded them. So I'm going to go back to the VPS and I need to merge. So I'm going to click this little M button up here, load footprint list to merge with keywords. And I have it here on my Dropbox, so let me just grab it. Scrapebox footprints, vanity sites. So now look what it did. It entered the command, or the search operator, site semicolon tumblr.com health. So it's going to search tumblr.com for anything that's related to health. So whether it's in the URL, so it could be like health.tumblr.com, or it could be in the title, the meta title. It could be in somewhere on that page, just in the paragraph. Anything on tumblr.com that's related to health, it's going to return the URLs. And then along with a bunch of other sites, YouTube, WordPress, pretty much anything that we can syndicate to in Cinewire. So the websites that you can syndicate to on Cinewire are all here. Let me show you real quick. I'm in my Cinewire account here. I'm going to go to Accounts. And as you can see, you can syndicate to all of these. We have I think 1,200 total accounts loaded into here. We find a lot of tumblers, so we have 589 tumblers in there. If I click on them, as you can see, they're all loaded in there. So when I want to do a blog post, when I publish a status update or a blog post, or I publish a video, trying to rank YouTube videos, it's going to post to all of these or whatever ones that I set, and we'll go over that more. But that footprint that I gave you guys that you merged is going to search for all of those sites that are in Cinewire. So basically what you're doing is you're finding these expired Web 2.0s and then you're uploading them to Cinewire eventually. So let's start harvesting. And I'm going to let this go. It probably should take a good 5-10 minutes, and it's going to probably bring back at least 20,000 results. So we'll be back and I'll show you all the URLs that it found. Congratulations, you finished video 2 in this 3-part series. All you have to do is click the share button below and you're going to unlock video 3. In video 3, we're going to show you how to scan the Web 2.0s that you found and check if they're available or not. We're then going to show you how to check the domain authority or the metrics of these Web 2.0s to see if they're worth registering. We're then going to show you how to syndicate to all these Web 2.0s so that you don't have to log into every single one of them to post content. You can syndicate to all of them by just one control panel. We'll see you on the inside.